Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. How's life today? Great? Alhamdulillah, I'm great too. I hope we are always in a good condition. So, before we start our lesson today, let's pray Basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, thank you. Okay, before we going to the main agenda, let me introduce myself. My name is Lestari Suryani, but you can call me Tari. I'm from Purbalingga. Now, I'm in the third semester of English education, especially in uh, 3 TBI B. So, let's start our lesson today. Okay. So, in here, I would like to explain our material today, that is about 5 rules for discipline in the class. So, a disciplined classroom is essential for learners and teachers to success. Any teacher will tell you that having a large and unruly class with a lack of discipline is not conducive to successful learning. So, to developing your classroom management skill is the key to maintaining a respectful and learning positive environment. A bit of skill and planning, as well as getting people on board with your expectation and the consequences of their own action, will pay divided in attention span and overall enjoyment in your lesson. So, why is maintaining discipline is important? The reason is a disciplined classroom means a more positive learning environment. Like children, especially younger children, are naturally active creatures for whom sitting at a desk for 5 hours a day will not come naturally. Discipline doesn't have to mean children sitting silently and listen to the teacher, but it does mean contributing in a way that's respectful to other members of the class. Removing distractions of unruly behavior will enable all of your learners to concentrate on the lesson being delivered. So, there are 5 ways to manage classroom discipline. Okay, in here I would like to explain 5 points to manage classroom to discipline. The first is create consistency. Second is make sure punishment and reward are clear. Number 3 is don't reward distraction with attention. Number 4 is keep things exciting. And last is wipe the slate clean. So for the first point is create consistency. It means that students of all age will react positively to a consistent approach to discipline. It's essential that your pupils know that it's expected of them. Make it clear from the start what your expectations are for behavior in your class. Ensuring that your pupils know the rules and why they are in the place should be enough to stem most casual behavior issues. If students are aware of the consequences of the action, they are less likely to misbehave in the first place. So, for the second is make sure punishment and reward are clear. It means that involving students in the creation of rules or code of conduct for the classroom, such as by designing a poster or reward system for a display, is a way to build your expectation into the class culture. Display the class code of conduct prominently in your classroom. Make sure that there are rewards for good behavior as well as punishment for negative behavior. For primary school children, a teacher is being able to wear their slippers for the day, getting to give out worksheet, or being the first to choose a book will often be enough to motivate good behavior. For older children, an off-term visa or Friday afternoon movie may be suitable reward that you can give for them. But the third point is don't reward disruption with attention. It means that most of the time, pupils act badly through boredom, disengagement, or because they are seeking attention. Although it's hard, try not to give the perpetrator too much of your attention. Deal with the culprit appropriately and in line with the class code of conduct. Don't allow the bad discipline to take over the lesson. Deal with the incident and move quickly back to the learning activities you have planned. So the fourth is keep things exciting. It means that clear classroom discipline goes hand in hand with lessons that capture your purpose interest. It means get to know your student and their interests so that you can tailor lesson to be as engaging as possible for them. So although it is not always possible, planning and judging lessons that involve movement will reduce the likelihood of discipline issues, especially if your class can expend some energy at the same time. So, for the last point is wipe the slate clean. It means that once a pupil has suffered the consequences of the action, there is no point in dwelling on bad behavior. No students are inherently bad, and it's important that your pupils come to school with a fresh outlook each day. Make it clear to your pupils that you wipe the metaphorical slate clean daily and everyone gets a fresh change each day. So, for the conclusion of the matter today that I've shared for you guys, it's a very few classes need zero behavior monitoring. If you do get one, you can consider it a very rare find. Most classes have a wide mix personalities and work ethic, and it's important to balance individual needs with the needs of the whole class. A consistent approach and group planning can reduce the amounts of time you have to spend monitoring behavior and develop a culture of good behavior, which will positively impact your student and entire your career. So guys, this is our material that I can share with you. I hope this can help you to make your class more disciplined. So I think enough for me for my explanation for you guys. If I have mistakes, I have apologies for you. And let's just say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.